Julie.
That'd be awesome if if all got. Hey, that's a good. No,
like your own
she's.
But what if it's like she's like super smart for doing that? Oh, look at Julie. What's up, Julie? What if she's like super smart? And she did that
See, that's
to
a good thought, but there's no way.
What if she's like super in character mode and she's creating all these characters to help further advance her overall story?
Oh, that's too deep.
She created Lucy to have the battle with Lucy that would eventually propel her on. It's like a comic book.
That'd be awesome if oh gosh, no, if she just. That would be great if she had the intelligence to do something like that, but I just don't see it,
Lucy, I mean, not Lucy, Julie. Lucy.
Hey, Ski, how are you?
Hey, Julie.
Hey, how are you? So, quick question, guys. Everybody in the chat right now, let's answer this, okay? Because I'm personally tired of everybody saying that Michelle does everything bad. Yes, Michelle fucks up, okay? But there's tons of people in this chat alone that can say they've done something wrong. Was it on YouTube for them to be yelled at? No. Every one of y'all in chat, unless you are a fucking saint, has drank a drink at a restaurant or a drink at a club or a drink at a bar, no matter what age you were, and you drove. And yeah, you may have not hit nobody and caused an accident, but you fucking did it. And y'all go so hard on Michelle all the time. And y'all all have families. She's all alone. And I'm not saying she's perfect.
I'm going to say this.
But hold on.
Okay.
I'm not saying she's perfect in any way. Me and her have back and forth. But I've also chose to be a better person and not hate anybody and not hurt someone who is already hurting so fucking much. Y'all don't see it? Her eyes. She's lonely. She has nobody but those fucking dogs. And I get it. Don't drink and drive. I don't drink at all. Okay, so I don't drink and drive. But guess what? People have to learn from their mistakes. And if they don't learn, then jail time and other things happen. And yes, sometimes bad things happen and people lose family members. And I apologize to any of those people. I'm not saying any way that is right. But sometimes y'all need to think about all this real life shit.
Not everybody does drink and drive or has accidents.
And not everybody does. But a lot of people do things that are not right, but they're not yelled at because they're not caught or they're not on social media.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm trying to say.
And if I can respond to that myself, what I would say is this. Myself, I'm not perfect, no, but I've never drank and drive. But that's beside the point. That's beside it, and I understand what you're trying to say.
No, I mean, yeah, exactly. It'd be tough to be criticized, I think is what Judy said.
Well, and you know how that feels, right?
Yeah.
You were criticized for shit that was lies. And how did it make you feel? It drove you up a wall and stressed you out. And I'm not saying Michelle's perfect, and I'm not reading chat because I'm sure I'm going to get backlash, and that is perfectly fine.
No, you're fine.
But Ski knows me. I have a big heart for anybody, and he knows I've cussed Michelle out, and we've all laughed about it in many videos. But in true honesty, I do somewhat feel bad for her, not for what she has done, for how she feels inside. Because Ski, that's the only reason you stick around with her, because you do see good in her, and you know that, right?
No, I'm not going to say that. Not Julie.
Well, you may not see the good in her, but you wouldn't keep her around. You didn't keep all the other trolls around.
Well, I have to say, though,
for having a legion of haters.
I have to say that people have reached out to her, and she's been given so many chances over and over and over.
But, people aren't Jesus either, though. So just because they offered and she didn't
accept,
that doesn't mean like she's eternally damned.
Well, and the thing is if any of us really put ourselves in any of these creators, even Ski's life, right? When we come in, we love watching Ski, no matter what anybody's saying in chat. And everybody comes on social media because they want to make friends. They want to have a channel. They want to have good things.
They're trying to say you're new. No, Julie's definitely not new.
I'm not fucking new. Thank you, though. Yeah. Not fucking new. Look it up. Me and Michelle have tons of videos. Real funny ones.
What about, I saw you on, what was it, Best of Truths, and there was an issue with some, was it a picture or a screenshot or some phone number or something? Did you get all your disagreements worked out? You got anything you want to say over here?
Well, she wanted to, there's some shit that went down on another channel. And I was just admitting what I had done to find out someone who had I'm going to say called one of our friends. And we found out who it was or who the number was associated with. Lisa kind of flipped out. I don't know. I came back on panel and that was kind of a whole shit show.
Lisa, Best of Truth?
Yeah.
Lisa's Best of Truth, okay.
But, this isn't my life. So this shit don't really bother me. But, I just want
to. Your life, you can see how it would make you feel, though, is what you're saying.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not trying to stick up for Michelle, and I'm not, but I just try to give my honest opinion that I know that she's in the wrong in a lot of things. And she said some horrible things about some good people that I like, Ski likes, and a lot of people like. But I do see the misery in her, and I do feel bad some way because you don't like people going real life on you, but she gets it done 24/7.
I just wish that she would kind of try to gear towards not so much, just like, for example, today when she says talking real life, yet she's the one who keeps talking about that, her son, da 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 da.
Well, I baited her into her son talk, but she is the one that like brings up deceased children often. This is not good.
Well,
Yeah, she needs to
always
stop
gonna
bringing
go
that
back
up.
to
That's
it.
too much.
That's Julie. You remember that's a stupid like thing that I
Yeah.
spoke, and then like
Julie, I remember that.
Yeah.
it's like years later. It's like years later. So like
Yeah.
most over here, nobody bring that up except
And
her.
she does have a problem with letting things go. And I
She
mean,
said that to
I
guilt me.
understand it, but she
brings that up
needs
just
to
like
stop bringing that up. It's weird.
It would
remind
be
me that I said
it would be to her benefit so much. It would be so much better for her if she would. I know. I experienced a very bad breakup myself. I've experienced a horrible, like, constant battle back and forth, and it took me forever. But when I got to the point where I never mentioned his name, said his name, nothing, I made sure of it.
you
And
got to start coming on the panel more, Julie.
I know. I just got off work. It was a hard day at work.
I don't even know you're into all these happenings across the
Oh,
YouTube.
getting haters everywhere I go, right?
No,
Yeah,
I don't hate you.
what was the issue? It was like somebody was like stalking YouTubers or what? Yeah, they like do some.
Yeah, we have a friend that got a private call and they had an app on their phone and the app came back with the number. A number was associated with Flava. They were listening, but I just wanted to clear up what I searched for. Because
was it Flava making prank calls?
I cannot say that, but it was her number.
I mean, okay. That's
so
funny.
I don't have proof of that, and that's what I wanted to tell her. I don't have proof, but the number came back as your number. So that was the whole fucking fight.
Nice piece of circumstantial evidence at the minimum.
Yeah. So
I mean, who's spoofing her number? Like, how would you even fake that? That's kind of
well. I thought that too, but we did some research, and I guess there's apps that you can do that. Like I could call people from your number, and then they call you back.
No, I know you can spoof numbers. I'm aware of that, but like, it's like, why would they spoof Flava's number?
It didn't make any sense. So I mean, if
it's like she forgot to run the spoof. She forgot to run that spoof number app whenever she was doing the calls. Is what it sounds like.
So that was a whole fucking shit show the other day, but it happened.
Who were they calling? Like, was it just prank calls? Like, what were they doing? Like racist calls?
It was someone that's our friend. She's
your
friend too.
What was the nature of the fake call? What was it?
It was just several calls. They didn't answer. They didn't speak. Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Weird.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kind of scary, huh?
Well, I mean, it was really early in the morning, so it was a little upsetting to the person that
was the question like, how did they get the number? What's her name? How they got the number? Hey, thank you, let them.
Yeah, pretty much. She just didn't understand how it got there, whatever. So I just was like, hey, I'll tell the truth. I don't give a fuck. And so the whole thing is after we got the number, she was live the other day. So I called the number while she was live and her phone rang. So I wanted to make sure she knew that.
What other proof would you need? There's what's up, Stevie?
So I had to tell her that I did that because obviously I don't like to lie.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow.
But, I mean, we didn't go real life. We didn't start no shit or nothing. Like I'm not really any of their friends, but I just didn't want to lie to somebody.
Yeah. Right. No, I got you. That's crazy.
I know. How's your day?
Mine was great. I got a couple of cash apps this evening. That was cool. I've been
That's good.
Yeah, it is, huh?
Yeah.
Michelle gave me like 150. Can you believe that?
No, she didn't.
She did. She's gonna regret it and use it against me forever in life. But I don't give a shit.
She's gonna request it back tomorrow.
I know that's why I hit her with the okie doke and I switched accounts with you. She gave me the one cash app and I swapped it over.
Like that one live stream where she lost her mind while she was driving because she accidentally cash apped someone $20 now, and she said
someone. Well, who was that person? She was hating on somebody. I saw an old clip when it was actually.
She said it was only supposed to be $10, and if she didn't return it right now, she was going to dox her. And I mean, she's like 5, 4, 3, and like, oh my God, she was so pissed off, and we're like, you made the mistake. Like, what are you doing?
Michelle, you should come up.
She's in the chat.
I would love for her to come up. If
Michelle, come up.
I'll put Jane back. Michelle, I'll put Jane backstage if you come up. Just Jane, because I think that's the critical breaking factor. I don't know why.
I won't say anything.
You can stay up here, but
no judgment here, Michelle. Just come up.
I'll mute
Michelle,
myself.
I'll put Jane backstage if you want to come up here and just say hi to Judy. I don't know why don't she like? I mean, she just picked Jane out of nowhere.
I'm not sure. I didn't know they had beef. I didn't know.
I honestly do not know. I just don't know. I've never done anything to her.
Cool.
Like I said earlier, only thing I've done is I've gone in the chats and I said like something. I don't know. Like,
hold on a second, guys. Let me put them both backstage. Hold on a second. This was a great broadcast. I want to say thank you, everybody. what do we got going on here? Let me look over something here. Because, Michelle, do you want to come up here and talk to anybody? Julie or anyone? Does anybody else have anything else to wrap up in closing?